Good evening. If it looks like I'm tired, it's because I'm tired. A long week. Uh, First off, Trish is on her way to East Coast, so my house is now gloriously empty again. Really dug having her. She's an awesome person, but my house is really small, so having a guest here for well for any length of time is kind of problematic. Um, but it was fun. Um, Also today, got to see my friend Lauren. Lauren is sorry. Once again, nose always starts itching whenever I start doing a video. I don't know why. Um, Lauren's a fellow roadie friend of mine and photographer. We shoot together all the time, and looks like we're getting a place together. Uh, Not 100% confirmed, but I think pretty darn 100% confirmed. She recently broke up with her boyfriend and needs to move. And it looks like in order to not pay a ton of money with her apartment for breaking a lease, she's going to move from a one bedroom to a two bedroom. So I'm most likely going to be leaving my little mountain hideaway and going down to Marina Del Rey. Not 100% excited about Marina Del Rey. It's pretty expensive, but I'm looking forward to a change here. Apartment seems really nice. We got hung out, check out the complex, pretty nice place. I haven't done apartment living like really kind of ever. I mean, I lived in a small apartment complex in Seattle, but was kind of in more of a townhome or home kind of person. So it'll be a nice little change. I'm also just looking at the idea of like being social a little bit. Be able to walk out to the house, go to a grocery store or a coffee shop, or a bar within a block would be kind of a change, and having neighbors and people to talk to and say hello to. Combined with being able to hang out with Lauren whenever she's home or whenever I'm home will be fun. She's one of my best friends in LA and just all around awesome person. So I'm pretty excited to embark on that, and also just for a change. I think when I moved this place up here, I was living in Echo Park for a couple of years, and just hated it. I had a really crappy apartment, and just like kind of like a mother-in-law in the back of a house, and my neighbors sucked. Just really obnoxious people, and partying till the wee hours of the morning, or start partying the wee hours of the morning, and just no it wasn't a walking neighborhood. Just I had to drive everywhere, so it didn't have all that any kind of benefit of living in the cities. And I had that opportunity to come up here, and I loved it. I do love it. It's just it's really really peaceful. Get off tour where it's really loud, noisy, and come back here and it's so serene and relaxing. But I'm definitely feeling a little bit cut off being up here. If you don't leave the house, you don't talk to anybody for a day. So and it's pretty easy to sit up here and go, why would I want to leave? It's gorgeous. So I'm looking forward to changing things up a little bit and doing the roommate thing again, because I haven't done that in a long time either. It's actually one of the nice things about having Trish here was just realizing, oh yeah, I can tell roommates are fine. Like my last roommate situation was pretty shitty. The roommate was psycho to say the least, and Trish was just totally chill. We could talk, we could not talk, whatever, no pressure. I've known Lauren for a long time. We're kind of the same boat. Like we can hang, we can shut the hell up, So it's kind of it'll be fun. I'm just looking forward to the change. Plus, I'm a photographer, so we'll both geek out cameras and go shooting again. So that'll be a lot of fun. The only drag about this is now I have to tell my landlord I'm moving. It's not an enjoyable conversation ever, especially my landlord, because she's kind of nuts as well. Yeah. Oh well, this will is what it is. But I'm looking forward to get my ass down off the mountain and to a place where there's things to do, what places to see, and what also just different for visually, because I feel like I just shot the hell out of this, photo wise and video wise. So it'd be nice to be able to go somewhere else. But there's like different backdrops, different scenery, and all that kind of stuff. Um, Speaking of which, I've got a shoot coming up on the first, and I think I found my location. I'm going to shoot. It's about an hour drive, which is a drag, but it's with my friend Catherine Weiss. If you guys look at my Instagram page, there's got to be a couple photos of her. Really, really tall woman. She's 6 foot, yoga, like yoga person, like really, really lean. Really, really cool person. She's actually one of the more interesting people I've met since I moved to LA. Interesting, good, as like awesome, interesting, not just like quirky. So I think we're gonna probably meet up pretty early and then jet off in the mountains and get some cool like early morning shots that day. And that'll be my last little fun for a couple of days, because after that we have London gear to head to South America. I have a little bit stuff left to do on Rick's rig before I'm ready to go. I actually head tomorrow and just finished doing my manifest. Got a couple more serial numbers I have to grab, and then basically go through and just do one more pass of checking my triggers. The rig was working fine last show, but I definitely want to plug everything in one more time. I've already gone through the racks, but I actually want to go through and plug the actual kit itself in and just go through every trigger one more time, make sure we're all solid, and then double check my spare quantities. I need to make sure I've got enough spares for A and B rig, as well as all the primary stuff on the trigger front. And if not, then I get some stuff ordered or built in the next month. I'll probably carry handball some with me in my suitcase. But I don't want to rely on that. You never know, like it gets lost or customs grab stuff or whatever, or just some random, jerk off in the luggage handler grabs damn thing. So I never like to trust with doing that. And I can't really bring this in a plane because they're metal. It's kind of takes too much explanation, especially when you tell somebody, what is it? It's a trigger. I'm liable to start an incident. So I need to have lots and lots of spares of the little bad boys. Which I do, just gotta make sure they're all working. But that's gonna be my little agenda for tomorrow, and then I think I might just start planning on getting the hell out of here. So maybe I'm not gonna be moving for a while. Elise isn't up for another month and a half, and I don't think, assuming this move happens with Lauren on a timely fashion, I don't think it'll be happening until October. So when I'm actually out in South America, so I need to go through. I think just start prepping stuff. I'm going to start throwing some stuff out, which I kind of need to do anyways, because I'm at that point of like feeling I have too much shit. My house feels oversaturated, so I'm going to go do some cleaning tomorrow, throw some junk out, and yeah. So anyways, that's it. I'm rambling on. Sorry, I'm just really tired. I ended up driving down to meet Lauren about 6, or no, left my house 3:30, got there at 5 because it's a pretty long drive with traffic. And left there about 10, and then got stuck in the worst traffic coming home. I made the mistake of not using Waze, and figured, I'll just take this route. This is a quick route. No, I took the 10, and that was just a parking lot. It was a parking lot all the way until I got to I-5. Stupid decision ever. I kept figuring, it's gonna open up, but it didn't. And also because I didn't pull the Waze out to check the traffic because I was driving. I don't want to be, sitting on my phone while I'm driving. Once again, it's too choice on my part. But I spent like way too much time in traffic tonight, and as you can tell, pretty tired. And with that, I've been rambling on too much. Once again, I shall see you all tomorrow.